Welcome to Full Plate. We've got a lot to get to today, and everything starts with the letter P. We're going to start with Pilates, find out why it might be a workout that's perfect for just about anyone. We're going to make a parfait, kind of a mini parfait, and finally talk about parting. We've got a very interesting author, a very interesting book about divorce.
It's like I'm seeing all the blue skies, and I'm walking on the edge tonight. It feels so right, and I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here. Rebecca Rainier.
Welcome to Full Plate. Just like the song says, I'm so glad that you're here. My name's Rebecca Rainier. Okay, very first thing we always like to do before we eat is exercise on this show. And this week we're going to take a look at an exercise that I personally love, but can be a little bit intimidating. It's called Pilates, and there's machines and there's moves, and we'll take a look and see if Pilates is something you might like to try.
Nice.
Pilates is named after its inventor, Joseph Pilates, who first developed the exercises for patients in hospital beds, but soon realized it did something more.
Pilates really focuses on the core, your core strength, and you need core strength to really move the rest of your body. So we really work on the deep down muscles inside your core, not just the rectus abdominis. Everybody talks about the six-pack. We work in the deep down muscles that also support your spine, that also support your pelvis.
A peek into Pilates studios might be an intimidating thing. There are machines that look, well, odd, but walk in and you'll find a lot of people with toned abs.
To keep your body long, Pilates lengthens you, strengthens and lengthens.
Which is, who doesn't want that?
Exactly, who doesn't want that?
The machines are one reason that you'd want to visit a class as opposed to just using a DVD at home. Resistance can be adjusted based on your experience level.
We actually incorporate everything into our classes. The floor, the reformers, the one-to chairs, the towers, and the Cadillac are all parts of Pilates equipment.
Another important aspect of at least starting out with a certified Pilates instructor is they can make sure you're doing the precise movement correctly. Sandy Brzezinski has been doing Pilates for 2 years.
What do you like about it? Why do you keep coming back?
I like everything about it. I like the studio, I love the instructors, and I love what it's doing for me.
She says don't be fooled by the seemingly slow-moving exercise.
It's hard. Every class is a challenge, and I feel that I'm getting stronger.
She says in addition to toning her midsection, she's gaining strength in surprising ways.
Weird things, like when you're driving and you're thinking about your posture, and when you're sitting at swim meets for hours on end and you're not crumpling over in a ball, you're consciously thinking about holding your core.
And remember how I said it was first developed to help people recover? Listen to Amy Romer. She's a breast cancer survivor.
A couple years ago, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and it was my way back to regaining my flexibility and my energy, my stamina.
The Pilates instructors told us that they have almost every age and fitness level in their classes and all see benefits. So the next time you see one of these Pilates studios, don't be afraid to walk in and give it a try.
All right, so that is the Pilates class. Again, I really like Pilates, and I really like to pair it with something that's more intense. Not that it's not intense, but it's just a really nice combo of exercises. And the best advice, you can do a DVD. I've done the DVDs, and that's fine and wonderful, but you really should go to an instructor a few times at least to make sure that your form is correct, because the last thing you want to do is build your muscles out. You're trying to build them in and make that tummy a little bit flatter. Anyways, I highly recommend Pilates. Okay, a couple of other things I recommend. Every